Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Cam. How are y'all doing? How's your mom? How's your family? How's your day going? Mine's going great. We have a new style of video here. We have a reaction video. We got Cory Sandhagen talking about the Umar fight, Sean O'Malley, and the journey to the UFC. Probably not going to stick around for the whole thing. Probably going to see what these timestamps talking about. We go probably talk about Umar. Only talk about Umar Nurmagomedov for a minute. Okay, we're going to talk about him saying F the rankings. We already know about Rob Font with no tricep. And we're going to talk about his Umar fight plan. Yep, that's good enough for me. If you guys like reacting to things about fighting, talking about fighting, debating about fighting, picks, live watch parties, and more, I urge you to like, comment, subscribe, show the channel some love, help that algorithm out a little bit. We're getting consistent on here, man. We locking in. So without further ado, one of my top 5 favorite fighters, Kamaru Usman, and Triple C. They're going to interview Cory Sandhagen. Let's see what the Sandman has to say ahead of his fight against Umar Nurmagomedov.
What's up, everyone? I'm the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
Henry Cejudo, a.k.a. Triple C.
And we are back with another episode of Pound for Pound.
A Shadowline production.
Shout out to Pound for Pound. Shout out to Shadowline Productions.
Henry, today we've got a special guest, someone that I call a friend and a teammate now. I mean, we're friends, but we're not like close yet. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, he knows the art of war.
We're working our way.
Yeah, we're working our way there. I mean, UFC bantamweight contender. I think a dark horse in that division.
Yeah, I think he's
my guy.
If not
Mr.
the best 135 on the planet, I think
Cory
he's the second.
Sandhagen.
For sure.
I
think he's the really only threat to Sean O'Malley's title.
My guy, Cory, how are you?
With
how
no
are you
disrespect
doing,
to the fighters, of course.
I just kind of spent the weekend packing and doing all that stuff because I leave tomorrow. So, yeah, just wrapping all that up and heading out tomorrow.
Cory, big fight coming up against Umar Nurmagomedov in Abu Dhabi, August 3rd.
Cory a real one for giving him.
This is a fight that's
Cory a real one for giving him a shot. I'm gonna try not to pause too much. I know a lot of people don't like when you pause, but Cory a real one for giving him a shot. For real.
Kind of been put on our radars for a long time. Should have happened. And then a couple of things, we'll let you elaborate on a couple of things that were happening behind the scenes because no one really knows except for you and Umar Nurmagomedov.
True.
There were a lot of talks, everyone saying Umar is one of the most feared guys in the division and nobody wants that fight, which, I mean, let's be honest, we do kind of know a lot of guys were ducking that fight. A lot of guys didn't.
A lot of guys are ducking that fight, but I think it's the same. It's a similar fashion that Islam was going through. If I'm a top 5 fighter, I want to fight another top 5 fighter. I don't want to fight somebody at the time who's not even ranked just because he has the last name Nurmagomedov. Okay, I'm not going to make more money off this fight. I'm not going to get closer to a title fight off of this fight. So why do it? But at the same time, defend your spot or lose it. So Cory a real one.
Didn't want to take that fight. But I know one guy that
like
did.
what Dustin
One
Poirier
guy
did
said,
against
yes,
Benoit
I'll take the
Saint-Denis.
fight. I'm not scared of anybody, and it is you, Mr. Sandhagen. So, Cory, I mean, let us know what's been happening because we haven't seen you fight for over a year now.
It's been a
and
while.
We've been feeling like this fight should have happened. But
His
what's been
biggest
going on?
holdback, I feel,
Yeah, I mean,
for
it
Cory.
kind of sucks.
I know I said I'm not going to pause. Damn it. Please don't click off the video. But I think the biggest thing for Cory as far as like holding him back is injuries. I don't think it's his talent. I don't think it's his skill. Bad judging because I'm going into this fight thinking that he beat TJ Dillashaw. And injuries, man. Can he stay healthy?
Sitting on the sidelines for so long, but I spent the time going to a lot of UFC shows and then obviously like practicing what I could while the tricep was healing itself. And then about like 3-4 months, I was able to use it fully, but it was still like real weak and all of that. So I kind of had to deal with that. I don't recall if they asked me to fight in March against Umar. Maybe they did, but by that time the tricep still wasn't all the way good, so I couldn't fight. And I believe that that's when his last fight was. So I told them that I wanted to fight around like May, June time. That would have been real good for me with the tricep. But yeah, here we are doing it in August, and yeah, I'm happy about it, man. Like I know that kind of a narrative around it is that, you know, he's down in the rankings, blah, 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 all of that stuff. But I mean, you guys know when we all got into the UFC, there wasn't any rankings. So that really didn't matter too much. Umar's on like a 5-fight win streak, comes from a real good team. He's undefeated. He's real well-rounded. So I'm real excited to fight him. And yeah, I don't really care too much about the rankings and what it means and blah, blah, blah. I just know that it's a number one contender fight, and that's what I asked for.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Because people do, on the surface, casuals, they go, oh, he's only ranked, what, 13th or 12th? I don't know what he's ranked. He's ranked lower down there. And Cory Sandhagen is ranked much, much higher. Why is this fight happening? Where they don't really realize is, we all know that Umar Nurmagomedov possesses the skills to be close to the top of that division.
Very true.
He wants to make a claim for himself that he is the best in the division.
Very
and
true.
Yourself, you fought the who's who of the division, and you're
Very true.
still at the top of that division, and you want to stake that claim that you're next in line for that title shot. So yes, people might see that and go, they're far off in rankings, but we all know there was a lot of people in those rankings in between you guys that were saying, nah, we don't want to fight him. No, we don't want to fight him. But you were the guy that says, yes, I will take on
Umar
that challenge and I will fight him.
names.
Yeah, you said it's the number one contender fight. What do you see in Umar Nurmagomedov's game that makes you feel that, hey, you know what? Yes, he is a tough, undefeated prospect, but this is somebody that I can take out.
Yeah, I mean, he is real tough, and he is a real good prospect, but his biggest attribute is that he's really well-rounded. Like, he can strike real good and he can grapple real good. And that TKD style of fighting is actually a really good weapon. It's a really good style to use against people like Wonder Boy, MVP. Both of those guys have really good, TKD style of fighting, and it works super well for them. So it's a style that definitely works.
Those are the only ones you can name, though, Corey.
And
Karate
MVP don't
isn't
really
that much.
have the
Isn't
skill
that
set
much
that
of a
Umar
successful
does,
style?
obviously, in the grappling. So
being honest,
Umar has like a pain in the ass of a style to deal with, and then also just really good grappling. So, I mean, I'm real excited about it, man. I kind of have my, fuck everything mentality on, so I don't really care how good Umar is or what the odds are or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try to take Umar out, and I'm going to fight like the veteran that I am. And
bro,
I'm
he's
going
like
to go.
plus 250 right now. Cory Sandhagen. Plus 250? No way. It's Monday mornings, 1 a.m. So 2 a.m. So it's really Sunday night for me. No way. Those odds stay the same. No fucking way.
And I'm going to leave Abu Dhabi with the win, and I'm going to get my title shot after this one. So I kind of don't really care what Umar's good at. I know how good I am, and I know that I've proven that a number of times. And the last one got a little messed up just because of the injury or whatever. But I'm super pumped to remind everyone again just how good I am and how great I am.
Yeah, I was picking on you on that one, Corey.
Wow.
When you took Rob Font down, it was a snooze fest. It's not a typical, Sandman type fight, but I will say this:
about Rob Font.
Stylistically, looking at this fight,
Let's get
you're a crafty dude. You're dangerous.
Umar
Comes down to tactics. Tactically at the highest levels is who can make those either follow the game plan or make those technical adjustments. I'm gonna say this real quick because I cannot lie. Umar Nurmagomedov, to me, at 135 pounds, he is the scariest fight for anybody. He could wrestle, he could fight. He hasn't gone through punishment, and yes, people are dodging him. Luckily we've been friends, so we never really. So I think he would always kind of reject that, with the whole
well, you got
knowing
buku spitting in your
Khabib
mouth, swallow or
us
something.
being close to
Down, breathing heavy and shit.
I mean, what are there areas that you feel like you could potentially expose? I mean, could the experience of you going
feel
out
like you
there
finna
fighting
spit on me through the
fighting the fighters with the highest levels?
screen.
Do you think that's something that may that may nip them in the butt?
Yeah, everywhere, man. I like Umar is good everywhere. I believe that I'm better everywhere. I think that Umar's style is a pain in the ass, and people don't know how to, like you said, tactically approach that type of style. I feel like I've been striking for a real long time. I know how to approach that style, and I know what works against it and what it doesn't, especially when you incorporate the fact that he can grapple really well. I've had to bust my ass over the last few years, man. Getting choked out by Aljamain Sterling, all I've been doing is busting my ass, trying to get better and better and better at wrestling.
You could tell. He was very embarrassed by that performance, and it's like he told himself it'll never happen again. And matter of fact, not only will it never happen again, I'm going to go try to do it to other people. I'm going to go try to grapple, dominate other people. So, hey.
And so,
injured or not, I don't give a fuck. So, hey.
It's not where it's like, oh, okay, like I'm fighting a wrestler. Let me crack out 12 weeks of trying to be a wrestler so I can go toe to toe with him. Like, it's been years and years in the making. I don't think since that Aljamain fight anyone's seen me on my back for maybe longer than 5 or 10 seconds. So,
True.
no, everywhere I
If you
plan
do
on
get him
beating
down, he's
Umar
bouncing right
standing
back
and
up.
beating him grappling.
Yeah, the only reason why I say
I
that
love it.
too, Corey, is because it's almost like this. Like, yeah, you can get taken down. It's not jujitsu. The basis of MMA is getting the fuck up. And that's one thing that I could go back and think of a guy like Jose Aldo, something that he did very, very well. Even though he was a black belt, he was always at least in the beginning of his career, he always had the ability to get up, tear your foundation out, bring the hands in, and then eventually he stopped kicking. But what I do take a page from a guy that's a high level, or not, maybe just a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belt, is he was able to get to his feet. So I think a lot of times people tend to confuse getting good on bottom is just, oh, being a better submission specialist with sweat, with heat. People are able to slip out, or even on top. On top, I'm not looking for submission. I'm looking to hurt somebody. The submission will come.
Yep.
I do believe that if you do end up on bottom, like the biggest questions that I have in that fight with you and him is, could Corey get up?
Did he ask you to ask me that? No, I'm just playing.
No, this is triple C. This is triple C analyst. This is me being real with you, Corey. Because Corey, you fight a guy like you that's very creative, very crafty on his feet. I'm taking you down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be pretty obvious, and particularly with your range. I know, and I haven't, but I'm sure he would want to hear this
Yeah.
one.
I'm real hard to hold down. I'll say that. I'm really, really hard to hold down. I don't think you can name a fight where I've been down on my back for longer than 5 seconds, except for the Sterling fight.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We're taking a quick break from Corey to give you a shout out to our.
That's gonna end this one, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Give me some more videos to react to. I really like videos like this. There we go. Give me some more videos to react to, man. Keep it on topic though. Keep it on topic, even if it's some street beefs or anything. Keep it on topic though. Don't send me a damn football video to react to. Okay? But I do like these style of videos, and I do want to do more. So if you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Help out the algorithm. See you boys in the next one. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here. Alright, there we go.